Hey, kiddo. How was school today? Oh. Jeez, that's not a good sign. Should I talk to them? No. It's important to let teenagers have their space. I'll check up in an hour or so. Hopefully they'll be calmed down by then. Kiddo? Are you doing all right in there? Can you open the door, please? You know I don't like talking to you through walls. Thank you, honey. I brought you a glass of water. Figured that might help. Of course I'm not mad at you. I just want to make sure you're okay. So, would you like to talk about it? Now, I'm not gonna make you. It's just, you were clearly fuming when you came home, and to be perfectly honest, it made me really worried. I'm not saying this because I want you to feel guilty. I just want you to know what I'm thinking. When you come home, don't talk to me and start slamming doors. It makes me afraid that something really hurt you, either physically or emotionally. So I won't force you to tell me the specifics, but can you please tell me if it's a serious matter? Like, if someone got hurt? Or your mental health is in a bad state? It's not that serious? Promise? Okay. I'll leave you alone again. When you feel ready to talk about it more, I'll be right here, okay? Well, that wasn't as bad as it could have been, I suppose. Oh, what am I saying? My baby was crying. God, I really hope I said the right thing. Okay, come on, just breathe. Just breathe. They'll be okay. All you can do now is prepare for when they come out. They can't stay in that room forever. Kiddo, dinner's ready. The table's already set. I figured you could use a night off. There you are. How are you feeling now? Well, that's better than before, at least, right? Come on, let's go get some food. Yeah, I made your favorite. Here's hoping it gives you a little boost. So, about what happened earlier, I'm sorry if I said something wrong. I didn't mean to... Oh, that's good to hear. Guess I was worrying over nothing. So, are you ready to talk about it? Maybe? Well, what if I start by saying what I think happened? Let's see. You seemed perfectly fine when you left for school this morning. At least I thought you were. And when you got home, you were clearly feeling a lot of strong emotions. That probably means that it happened later in the day. Yeah? Okay. Did your study hall teacher give you trouble again? I know you hate how strict they are. Oh, it wasn't them. Good. Glad I don't have to go in for another parent-teacher meeting. Did it have something to do with your friends? I know you usually talk with them for a while before heading back here. It is about them. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Did they not show up without telling you? They were all there. Then was there some sort of fight? Oh, kiddo, what happened? What? Calling you names and shoving you around? I am so sorry, Pumpkin. I can't believe your friends would do that to you. What, they told you never to talk to them again? Why? That's horrible. I completely understand why you're upset. What they did is no way to treat a friend. But I don't understand. Most of you have been buddies since elementary school. What did they start bullying you for? Whoa, oh, hey, don't cry. Don't. Honey, it's okay, I promise. Nothing that you say right now could make me upset with you. You're too afraid to tell me. Do you want me to start guessing again, or I won't be able to figure it out? Okay. Then how about this? Here, I've got a sticky note and a pen. Would it be easier for you to write it down and hand me the note? Let's try it then. Just write down what you want to say. Okay? Now let me see it. It's all right, I promise. I won't be mad at you. Just hand me the note and we can talk it out. What if you give me the note, but I won't look at it until you say so? Thank you, honey. I'm just gonna set this here underneath my napkin, and I won't take a peek until you give me the go-ahead. Okay? Take some deep breaths, honey. It's gonna be okay. Even if this note says I killed someone, I won't be angry. I mean, I'd be concerned. But never mind. The point is that I won't be upset with you, no matter what you wrote down. Cross my heart. You ready? Okay, here we go then. It says, I am non-binary. This probably shows my age, but I don't know what this means, honey. Oh, non-binary. Sorry, I'm afraid I still don't know what that means, though. Oh. So it means you're not a boy and not a girl. Okay. You're another gender entirely. Well, I can certainly say this is not something I was expecting. But okay. Oh, hey. Honey, please don't cry. I wasn't finished. This isn't something I was expecting, but look. On the day you entered my life, I made a promise. I promised that no matter who you turned out to be, I would love you. I would love you unconditionally. Granted, I wasn't thinking about non-binary at the time, but my promise still stands. I love you. And if this is how you identify, then I have no choice but to love that part of you too. Let me come over there and hug you. I love you so much, honey. And I will until the day I die. Thank you for telling me. It was obvious you were terrified to say anything, but you still faced that fear. You let me know what was bothering you. That was really brave. I think you might be the bravest person I know. What do I think? Well, that's a difficult question to answer because I don't really understand this stuff. I haven't ever thought about this before, but society is very gendered. If you're born a boy, you're supposed to like trucks and superheroes and sports, and if you're born a girl, you're expected to like dolls and princesses and makeup. And of course, there are boys who like princesses and girls who like sports, but that's not, can I say normal? I don't mean that in a bad, oh gosh. But you know what I mean? Heck, even things like bathrooms are gendered. I'm sorry, I never considered that anyone could be something other than a boy or a girl. Especially when you factor in, well, forgive my crudeness, honey, but, equipment. But if this is how you feel most comfortable, then I will accept you as much as I can. You have my word. Well, the, equipment doesn't determine your gender? How so? Okay. So sex is biological and gender is a social category. Okay. Well, wow, that's something I was never taught in school. Although we do live in the information age now. We're learning more about the world faster than ever before. It makes sense that not everything I heard back in the Stone Age is still accurate. Oh, come on, you always used to laugh when I joked about my age. In all seriousness, I have a lot to learn. I hope you'll help me out with that, because no matter what, honey, I still love you. So, this is just a guess, but is non-binary part of the LGBT group? LGBT plus? Got it. Okay. So, it is part of that then. Cool. Cool beans. You know, growing up, I didn't know anything about this stuff. Back then, gay was a dirty word and you just weren't allowed to say it. But as I got older, I started to see that change. And now as an adult, I know a little bit about being gay and transgender, but I still don't know much. All I know is that they do deserve to be treated equally and allowed to live their lives however they want to. So I might not understand it right now, but you can count on the fact that I will do as much research as possible so I can understand you better. I will be there to support you every step of the way. Oh, honey, I am shocked. Shocked that your friends would bully you for being non-binary. They're part of the younger generation. They're supposed to know better than me. I thought the whole thing with today's kids is that they're supposed to be super accepting of different lifestyles and opinions, and what they did was just awful. And you deserve better. I know it hurts, though. You miss them already. There'll be a mourning period for you. Hopefully some of them will grow a conscience and apologize for what they did. But if they don't, we can find you better friends. I know there are support groups and stuff for the LGBT people, and I can help you find new friends there if you want. Ones that support you. LGBT. Okay, what do they stand for? Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, plus. LGBT plus. Okay, sorry. As I said, still learning. Speaking of learning, I want to ask you something, if that's okay. How do you want me to refer to you? My son, my daughter, or what? My child. With they, them pronouns. Okay. I can't promise I'll get that right every time, but I will try my best for you. And, I suppose I did call your teacher they earlier in this conversation. Maybe this will be easier than I thought. If there's anything I can do to help you, please tell me. And if I ever mess something up, also tell me. You are my child, and I love you to the moon and back. Oh, honey, do I look like the kind of person to say no to another hug? Come here, you. Well then, I am going to call your school and tell them you're not going in tomorrow. I think you deserve a mental health day after what happened. And it looks like my agenda for tomorrow is to go online and learn more about this non-binary stuff. Are you okay with answering some questions? I didn't want to overwhelm you, but if you insist, I do have a few things I'd like to know. First, though, let's finish our food. Don't want it to get cold, right? I love you, kiddo. Always. Never stop being true to yourself.